Knicks executive president Steve Mills was not part of that show, but just imagine the stories he has. Today, Mills was updating the Carmelo Anthony situation, which is to say he was saying nothing as of yet has changed. There is no deal to move the 10-time All-Star to Houston or anywhere else, at least not yet.
Carmelo is going to be fine with our team, and I think the chemistry of our team will be fine. Players understand that this is the NBA, and they understand that your name is thrown around in trade discussions from time to time. But like Scott said, Carmelo's a pro. We all went down and saw Carmelo numerous times this summer. We've been in communication with him.
I think the role's not going to change. You know, we're going to implement certain plays, certain defensive schemes that you know, he's going to be asked to do. But if you don't think I'm not going to start him, you're crazy. You know, if he's back. So you know, so he's a great player. He still is, and you know, he's going to lend a lot to our team if you know, for us that we're assuming he's back.
Hours after those comments, ESPN reported that Carmelo has now expanded his list of acceptable destinations to include the Cleveland Cavaliers. Is it a match?
So he went from Houston to Cleveland, so he added one.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Pretty much.
And I think it's a match, but in my opinion, Matt, in 3D, and I think when you start to say how will they acquire him, I think logically the one guy is Kevin Love. You know, for me.
It'd almost have to be salary-wise.
Almost have to be.
Yeah.
And then I think also just looking at his career, if he can play a lot more 4 than 3, I think it advances his career. I think he'll have an advantage. And then playing with LeBron, Derrick Rose, Isaiah Thomas, J.R. Smith, him at the 4, it'd be a nightmare.
And, Matt, I'm interested to see how that conversation went with Jeff Hornacek, because I agree with him. Carmelo still played. He still play the game at a high level. So if he stays, now that Phil Jackson's gone, now you're not worried about running the triangle. We know Melo is a pounder. We know he's a one-on-one guy. So if you're keeping him, Smitty, you have to build some type of offense that he flourishes in,
right.
Put some rebounding, some defensive guys around him if you keep him. If he goes, I agree with you. It's Kevin Love. You play small ball. If you get back to the finals, now it's small ball against Golden State Warriors.
And if it doesn't work, he's a free agent.